The primary focus of our iCore Hub is to give inventors the skills or the tools needed to do better customer discovery, develop value propositions that they can easily communicate. But it's just the initial step in terms of forming a business and really getting that entrepreneurial mindset.
The unique feature that we have about this region is that we don't necessarily have as much in terms of for sure population, but also infrastructure. The iCore program allows some of the new researchers that are coming up with really cool stuff to explore what kind of partnerships they might also be able to establish even outside of the region.
Since the inception of the iCore program through NSF, they've been able to establish over 1,000 different startups across the country. By establishing the Great Plains iCore Hub, we filled a significant gap in the map. So now we have a huge opportunity to capitalize on technologies that are developed in these more rural states in order to bring about and expose technology that could be used and translated worldwide.
A traditional iCore team is comprised of 3 different roles: an entrepreneurial lead, a technical lead, and an industry mentor. And over the course of the 5 weeks, we do ask that teams conduct 20+ interviews, and we require that minimum so that we have the beginnings of a foundation of information across an entire ecosystem of potential use cases for that particular application.
Our main idea is targeted drug delivery, which significantly decreases the overall amount of drug.
We read lots of papers, then we do the experiments in the labs, but when we go outside, especially because of the iCore program, we get have the chance to talk to the actual people who are in need and who is actually using this stuff.
Being an iCore, having like-minded people with more experience than you, at least it gives you the first step, the first direction. At first it hurts your feelings when somebody tells you that your idea is not a good idea, but over time you learn that unless you get the no, then you cannot build upon it to better your product.
We had never done a comprehensive investigation on the market covering most of those times we stay in our own field. So the iCore giving different perspectives into our project gave us different guidance, how to navigate through this business plan or project design plan. Those things are very, very beneficial for us.
It's transformational for a lot of people who realize there is an approach that you can take early on in the startup process. And I think there's a light bulb moment for a lot of students when they realize, hey, this is really valuable. This is something that I can use when I start my business.
One of the cool things about iCore is when we have a team that will say, I'm applying because I had a buddy that was in this program, or I'm applying because I met this woman at a startup event and she told me that she had gone through the program. That's incredible. And so it's really great when those folks are spreading the word and we see those candidates in our entrepreneurship pool in the Great Plains region.